Hi everyone, welcome. We are doing our Sunday night drifts today. So just a little hanging out, crushing some drift zones as we try out some Mercedes. Today the focus is going to be only on Mercedes, AMG, Mercedes-Benz, everything Mercedes related. So we're not going to be switching out cars to anything else except Mercedes. So that's where we're at, and about to start right now. Just want to make sure everything is working and on point, so here we go. All right, so the first one we got right now is the 2016 Mercedes AMG C63S Coupe. C63S Coupe. So there you go. Let's try the C63S Coupe. Through the tunnel. There's some sharp turns right out the tunnel. There you go. Alright, so we're going to our favorite drift zones right now, the precipice up north. And while we're going there, we're just going to try this tune out and see what this is about. Today is my very first day of trying this tune out, and I haven't really tested the car at all, so this is all fresh starts, brand new, nothing experienced here. So we're just trying out the C63 Drift Edition, and it's a really nice looking car actually if you look from the back and the front. Oh, beautiful. C63s are so nice. Oh, crashing is also very nice. So here we go. Where we headed? Our zone is right there up front. Let me get into gear so that we are in fourth. This can drift pretty well in fourth and fifth. This is one of those tunes that, you know, ideally it should have been fourth. The gear should have lasted a little bit longer, but that's not where we're at. So we're going to try out staying in fourth and see what happens. I'll try to manage the speed a little bit. There you go. The acceleration is not that wonderful early on, but sometimes that helps with the drift, and that's what we want. Gradual speed is way better than abrupt speed and a lot of overdrift when you don't want it. So look at this car. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed right now with this tuning setup. I'm gonna do a little turnaround. Let's get back up on it. Let's go up and see what we can do. But let me just check to make sure everything is looking good up here on the screen, and it looks like we're doing all right. So let's go ahead and go up. My favorite part is going up usually in these. Oh, so smooth. This is where I usually mess up if I am gonna mess up, but we just made it. I'm happy to report. Talking while drifting is also not ideal, but I feel like I have to tell you what's going on. Ooh, see, over throttling right there. Went a little too hard on the throttle there, and then I wasn't able to control the speed, but overall it is on point. I'm kind of enjoying this car. We're gonna try to crush all the drift zones, or as many as we can tonight. We'll see. But we're only gonna be driving Mercedes today. All the Mercedes that I have that are tuned for drifting, we're gonna try them. Ooh. There you go.
You have arrived at your destination.
Wow, this thing is awesome. Alright, so far this thing is pretty wonderful. Let's do a little regular driving too on the road. See? Oh gosh. It feels really nice. too much, a little too much.
You have arrived
But I'm
at your
really
destination.
loving those wheels, black rims. Let's go this way. There's a couple of nice bends down this hill. Once we get on the other side of the hill, there's a couple of nice little zigzag turns right here. Yeah, right there. This is one way left, and then we go right. Look at that. And then back the other way. Now we're down the hill. A little adjustment had to be done there. All right, and then we're going really fast downhill, and this is where you can really crash into that fence if you're not careful. So you got to be really working on that brake when you're coming down that hill. Oh man, this is gonna be a favorite, guys. This is getting added to the favorites. I'm really enjoying this. If I can get past that car without hitting it, that'll be nice. I'm still learning to control the car right now, but I have to say this tuning setup is feeling pretty good. There you go. Downhill, catching speed also, so I gotta pop in that e-brake, try to slow things down a little bit. Oh, messed up there. I actually don't know where I'm going. Oh, I'm like, I didn't even set a waypoint. Where am I going right now? All right, so this is the inside. All right, looks real nice. Here's the side profile, front. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, gorgeous car. Really nice looking car. All right, and then let's go ahead and get into the map and find our next drift zone that we're gonna hit up. Well, this one doesn't really look like much, so I'm not gonna try that. We want something that's decent enough, long enough. All right, maybe this one. Let's go here, and then we'll get our. Actually, you know what? Right there. And we're on the way, so let me just not waste any credits, and we'll just drive over there and see what happens, right? What's up, Derek and Param? What's going on? Driving Mercedes only today. Right now we're in the C63S, the coupe. It's drifting really nice, guys. It's drifting really nice.
Turn right.
It's drifting real nice and smooth.
Turn left.
And this is the very first time I pulled the car out. First time driving this car, and it's drifting like this. Well, can't complain, huh? All right, there's a little circle coming up here, which is a great opportunity for me to kind of like go around and take it out for a full spin around the circle. Let me just go all around the circle. Oh, those directions are throwing me off, but let me just keep on going. We got to try to do this whole circle. That would be nice. There you go. All right, a little e-brake. There you go, to get us going. This is where I messed up last time. A little too much turn. And right there. Almost around the same time, but I think I did do a full circle on that one. Let's go. We got to get this right. There you go. I think we did a full circle there. Not the cleanest, but you know, still learning the car. So here we go. What's next? All right, so that drift zone is right around the corner there. I'm forgetting which one this is, but
turn right.
I guess we're about to find out. Oh, it's really, really fun. I could have kept going. Yeah, that was really wide. This is more like a, I would say this is like an easier drift zone, really. Yeah, no crazy turns, no tight ends, nothing like that. So that was pretty chill. Let's go ahead and find another one. Alright, so this is our next one. Only a mile away. Let's see what we can do. Going around here. Pretty nice. Feels really nice. Feels smooth. Doesn't feel like it's hard to control. And corrections are pretty easy. It's got some weight to it, so it's really nice to drift when the car's got a little weight to them. You know, they're easy to kind of like adjust and fix when they're weighty and heavy. And when they're lighter, they're a little bit more volatile and they respond a little bit, obviously, more quickly to your movements and your throttling and stuff. With heavier cars, they take a little while to kind of turn, and they take a little while to kind of, even if you make a mistake, it takes a while for the mistake to kind of pan out. If you understand what I'm saying, if you catch my drift, if you will. You just have a little bit more time with heavier cars. That's why the muscles also do pretty well. A lot of the muscles are like bigger, bulkier, heavier cars, and they do good in this game for drifting. I think a lot of it has to do with their weight to acceleration and speed ratio. So that's pretty cool. Alright, there you go, another drift zone down. That one was a short one, even though I like that one better than the one right before it. Alright. Oh, this truck. Why did you have to be in my way? I was trying to join the champ right there with the drift truck. When you just join a random person. Alright, so that was good. We made a little friend. The friend was doing something similar to us, and we kind of joined him in. You know, unplanned tandems. Unplanned tandems. Where are we going here? Alright. Let's go ahead and find our next drift zone. That was a lot of fun, actually. What's next? How about we do this wheel spin while we're at it? Ooh, let me get that car. I have not gotten a good car in this game in a long... Oh, look. A green dress. A pencil dress. That's what I need. Unbelievable. By the way, that CC8S is one of my favorite cars. Really cool car. All right. Let's go to the maps. What's the next drift zone? Right here. Should we hit this up too? It's a little bit out the way, but why not? We're on a drift zone streak right now. So let's just go ahead and hit that up.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
All right, here we go.
Take the first
We're
exit.
back to this roundabout. I've been on this roundabout for like the last 10 minutes, I feel like. And there we go. Woo! Near miss. We'll take that though. Where's this drift zone?
400 yards. Turn left.
Let me know which Mercedes you want me to try to drift. I don't have a lot of Mercedes cars that are already set up for drifting, but I've got some wagons. I've got some good stuff that I want to try out today. It's been a long time since we kind of focused only on Mercedes, and in my next live stream, I want to focus only on Ferraris. I've been driving a lot of cars lately, but you know, some of the big names like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, I have not done a lot of. So I'm going to try to get some of these
You have arrived at your
cars
destination.
that everybody, you know, likes. Okay, also another one with big giant Benz, which, you know, they're all right.
You have arrived at your destination.
I like some twisties and turns, and I like some tight ones. I like some sharp turns, you know. I like when drift zones kind of mix all of that up, as opposed to long straights and stuff like that. I don't really enjoy drifting on a straight. So let's go ahead and hop to the next zone. What do we got next? Crush that one too. This one is dirt. We're not messing with dirt. You know me, I don't mess with dirt. This is kind of looking like dirt, but let's see if we can fast travel to this one. It's a bit of a drive, so... Oh, this is a tricky one, guys. Yep, I know exactly which one this is. Let me turn around. But I want to go down, actually, a little while, because this road under the bridge is generally just very good for drifting around here. If you're interested in, like, drifting around, you know, tight corners... through the trees and stuff, this is the one. This is where you want to practice. But some of these are pretty challenging, some of these turns. Yeah, see, you kind of underestimate the road width. Right there. Okay, so there it is. Right there. So this one right here. Yeah, I had to downshift for that one. Didn't go too well. But that's one of the tougher ones. You have to slow down a lot for that. That's why. It's just you don't expect this one too. Both of those are really, really hard turns. Like if you're going slow, they're not hard. But when you're coming down, you know, faster speeds, all of a sudden, you got to make this really sharp, really close turn.
Arrived at your destination.
It's not that easy. Alright, this is definitely one of the challenging ones. Even though it doesn't look that challenging, it's one of the challenging ones in terms of drift zones in the game. Alright, so let me go ahead and try to do it again. This side I do find easier than the other side. The side that we came from was not as easy, but this side feels a lot easier. All right, so here's where I gotta... It's mostly a power slide if you time it right, and then you just gotta burn out. And then down here I gotta... There you go, another one, you see. Yeah, I just came too slow. if you time your slide right and then you have the right amount of throttle, obviously that one is a really real pleasure to do. All these bends around here under the bridge are kind of like that, and I think this is a really challenging area to kind of drift in a faster car. If you have a slower car, this is suited for that. I feel this area is really well suited for performance class 8 drifters, for example. I think we're driving right now in S1, which is not crazy, but I think it's like 1200 horsepower right now that we got on this baby.
You have arrived early, but the next Horizon arcade event will begin shortly. Enjoy.
And there you go, passing the pyramids. Some nice scenery. There you go. Feels really great. Woo! The throttle, I press way too much. I was trying to kind of just add speed also because I was like, oh, that looks cooler to be going super fast. But that's always a pitfall. If you try to go super fast, you're gonna try to slide off super fast. Whew. Man, this thing is nice. My truck. Alright, so far, the C63S Coupe, definitely a go, guys. Get this car, get it into a drift tune, you're not gonna be disappointed. I'm definitely gonna favorite this right now because I feel like I'm gonna be driving this a lot more than I am. Like I said, this is the first time that I'm drifting this car with this tune, and it just feels really good. With a little bit more practice, I think I'll be feeling pretty good with it. Oh, that part I messed up a little bit. But I think we're ready to go down to the reservoir and drift around there, because that's really a good zone too. I really enjoy the reservoir because it's long, it's got some really nice turns, and that's gonna be our last one with this car, and then we'll just go reverse and pick another car, another Mercedes, to drift around it. All right, let me pause it right here. Don't really know where I am, but this looks pretty zigzaggy. Look at that. Messed that up. I hit him, but a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna hit him really bad. It was gonna be a bad crash, but not as bad as I thought. Let's just stop right here and let's go to our last zone. And I'm right by the runway jump too, actually. And the last zone that I want is right here. So let's go to that. What's up, Barely Legal? What's going on? I can relate to that, man. I can relate to that all day, every day. You just never perfect it. It just takes so long to really perfect it. There are certain drift zones that I feel like I've perfected, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, you know, the car ends up in a different place, new location, all of a sudden you don't see something coming and you just mistime it all the way, kind of like I did with that turn.
In 200 yards, turn right.
You know, but that's just how it is.
Turn right.
Ooh. But the drift zone that I'm going to right now, I have a lot of experience with. But let's see what I can do with this car over there. All right, so this drift zone, usually, yeah, coming from this way is fine too. But this is a fun drift zone. There's nice big turns. There's nice tiny turns. There's some tight turns. There's some quick transitions like this one right here. 2 transitions right there. And then you got this big one right here. I always mess up. Try not to slam into that wall over there. Woo! Intensity right here, this one. And then you got to monitor your speed right here so you don't go into the grass and adjusting. Crashing. Oh man, no matter how much you try, perfection is right close to you, but you can't get it perfect every time. There you go. All right. You know, speed is a drift killer, actually. So if you can slow the car down and try to go slowly, try to take these bends slower, it's just so much better. Just things go so much better. But when you are just, you know, feeling yourself a little too much and you're just, you know, doing good with a faster speed, you want to just kind of keep on kicking it, keep on pushing it, and then eventually you slide off or something because the speed just got too much. So you really got to manage your speed is what I'm finding. The more I drift, the more I learned that the hard way. Speed will kill your drift. So you better learn to monitor that. Woo! This thing is nice though, isn't it? These are the quick transitions we got here. Been sticking to the line. Oh, see, too much speed right there. I knew it. I knew I should have just hit up that e-brake, but I was trying to do it in one shot, in one go. And then, of course, I had to really go hard on the throttle because of that. And when you do that, you're going to oversteer, or you're just going to catch too much speed that eventually is going to be your downfall. Alright, so that one felt pretty good, actually. And then we're just peeling out of there. Let's turn around a little bit. Woo! Man, this car is so nice. I definitely recommend this. So smooth, really nice. All right, I actually don't want to go anywhere else right now because this drift zone is the one. So this one and Precipice, those are the two that we keep on trying back and forth. Let's hop into another Mercedes and see what we got. Let me just play around a little. Zoom out. What's the next car we're gonna try? Let me see what I have set up for a drift right now in the Mercedes department. That the manufacturer that we got is Mercedes today of Focus. So I got this GTR too that I have a couple of. One of them is a drift, and then I have a GTS. GTS I recently unlocked. I'm not sure how good these are, but I know one of my good drifters, the E63 AMG, is actually, I think it's decent. Then we got the Coupe Black Edition. That looks pretty dope. Would like to try that. And then obviously the 190E. And then the AMG Hammer Coupe. That's a good one. Let me start with the AMG Hammer Coupe. Or why don't we go with the oldest and then we'll like move our way up. So let's start with this 300 SL coupe. Not sure actually, don't remember how good this car is or was. So it's gonna be a little surprise, but it is nice and low. Let's check out the looks a little bit. Beautiful, looks like one of them Bond cars, one of them 007 cars. Wow, gorgeous car. Okay, love it. 300 SL. Let me see what I can do here. Wow, really good. This thing is dope. Ooh, I better slow down. What am I doing? I got too into it. I got too into the car. I'm like, oh my god, the car is really good. And then I forgot that there's a giant bend coming down and I just slow down. But yes, that felt really good. Those few bends that I did. No. What am I trying to do there? Sometimes you just gotta let it go. I have a hard time letting it go. I'm still kind of like, I already know that I'm not gonna make it, and I'm still trying to like make adjustments, trying to get greedy. And that's when you mess up. Okay, so that was really, really nice, actually. All right, let me whip it all around. And let's go back. Oh man. Wow. And there you go. Well, that was a ton of fun. That was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that. All right, so this car is also dope. Let me favorite that too. I didn't favorite the other car actually. The C63S, I didn't even favorite that car. Don't want to forget these cars. These are great cars. All right, so first of all, here, let's add this to a favorite because that was pretty dope. Let's go back to Mercedes AMG and find our C63 Coupe. That is going to be a favorite because that was pretty dope. All right, and now let's go to the Benz and find ourselves the Hammer Coupe, AMG Hammer. I got two of these. All right, I got the red and the not so red, and I want to see kind of which one is better. So this one has a little bit less horsepower. This has a little bit more horsepower. A little bit more horsepower always wins in my book, but you know, this black one we'll start with, and we'll see if there's a difference, because otherwise I don't even know why I have two different setups for it when they both look like they're gonna be good drifters. Wow, this thing slides really nice, guys. Woo! Slides really nice. Oh man. Oh, this thing is really good. It's easy. It's like not a hard car to drift. Especially when I pull that e-brake, it's just so hard to get to, so easy, I'm sorry, to get that thing to transition quick. Wow. That was really, really awesome. Okay, I really like that one. Let me go this way, and then we'll hop into that other tune and see which tune is feeling a little bit better. I mean, they're so close, the two tunes. Let me go in third gear, though, this round. I think I can manage it in third. Ooh, man, scary angles. Whew. Feels so good. This is that tight turn. A lot of times I end up on the grass here, but not with this baby. My goodness. Oh gosh, this was great. All right, this was really, really good. Let's go ahead and try another one. This AMG is just killing it. Love it. Let's go on to the next. All right, so next up, this was all Mercedes AMG. We're gonna try the clone of this car, but the clone does have a different, slightly different tune, and we want to see if that tune is any better. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into that. We'll come back and favorite these in a little bit. Feeling really great right now so far. All these drifts are pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. Okay. Little red tints, red everything. Okay, this feels a little bit more aggressive. The fourth gear definitely didn't feel like anything. It didn't have enough power, but the third gear feels better in this for sure. The other one I felt like I probably would drift in fourth a lot more. But this one I'm feeling like third gear definitely has everything I need. I don't need to really go anywhere with it. So this just like a slight tweak. Oh! Why didn't I brake? I was just watching the car crash and not doing anything. Alright, so this is a little bit of a more aggressive tune, and I like it. Yeah, messed up there. Really nice. Let's go the other way. I want to do another round. Look at all that sparkly red. All right, let's go. Stay in third. Yeah, see, this car turns a lot with a little bit of throttle. So I think maybe the acceleration on this is a little bit more aggressive on the gearing ratio, I mean, is aggressive on third, but it does make a good drifter. Yeah, really, it's very good. There you go. That's actually a pretty tricky turn right there. Usually, or sometimes you would have to kind of break your transition and can't do it in one shot. You kind of have to make an adjustment, but if you can do it without an adjustment there with a car like this, feel good about the car. That means that's a good car. Keep that one. All right, keep drifting in that car, because that one is helping you out there. Oh my goodness. Really, really dope. Amazing. All right, that one was really good. I'm enjoying both of them. It's hard to pick one, but I think right now I kind of like the little aggression in this one, and that I can do everything in third gear. The other one, for some areas, I have to jump up to fourth, but here third felt really good, so I would probably prioritize this one, but both were really, really good, and you can't go wrong with either. The other one was a little bit more stable, though. This one was just, I would say, because it feels a little bit more aggressive in third gear, it feels a little bit more exciting. And, you know, sometimes you need a little bit of a spiciness, a feisty little car. So this definitely fits the bill for that. All right, let me go ahead and favorite this. Make sure we'll keep both of these as favorites because they're both very good. All right, let's go to the manufacturer again. We're back to Benz. All right, and in our Benz we're gonna get this one too, and the next one is the Evo. So that the Hammer Coupe 1987 black already had favorited. I already have the 300 SL favorited. Now we got these Hammer Wagon and the Evolution. The Evolution looks pretty dope. The wagon, we got the Taxi Wagon. I think I have this on drift. Maybe not, I don't know. Let's go ahead, and doesn't look like I have drift tires on it. Usually I like to run drift tires on all my drift builds, and that one looks like I don't have that. All right, so what's this about? Yeah, I went straight to fourth. Okay, so it doesn't handle as good so far. Yeah, we have to... Yeah. Maybe it's the bumper. Maybe it's the anti-roll stiffness. We could use a little bit more stiffness on both of those, I think. That's what I'm thinking right now. Yeah. And maybe a little bit more grip. The grip is just not that crazy right now. The grip feels off a little bit. Yeah, this thing handles really weird. I'm trying to weave through all this traffic while drifting. That's always fun. It's still a good drifter, I think, but it's a little bit less predictable because of the handling. And the handling, the problem I can describe as there's a little bit of a jerkiness to it, and then where you need a little bit of stiffness, you don't get. So maybe it's the angle, it's the wheel angle, whatever it might be. Wherever you need a little bit of stiffness, you don't really get. So let's go ahead and go this way. Come on, champ, just come. You want to drift together? We can drift together. Watch and learn, champ. Watch and learn. Getting too excited, champ. Slow down. Slow down. Our guy is just getting them all. Little master class for our friend there. The stupid ghost just turned solid as soon as I ended my drift, and that's really very annoying. All right, let's go ahead and get into another Mercedes that we can drift around here real quick. We can join your convoy, champ. Go ahead. What you got? Let me change the car real quick. Oh my god, why do you have a name like that, bro? That's weird. All right. Manufacturers. What do we got? Let's try the big E63, or should we try some other drift setup that we got going on right now? All right, this black series I haven't tried, or the SLS. Let's try the black edition, the black series. We'll see how that goes. Oh man, this sounds so good. This sounds like that big engine. Almost had that clean. I was getting really excited about that, but nope. Did crash in the end. Thanks for that bump, man. Thanks for that bump. This thing is nice. That was really a lot of fun. Go ahead. You go first. You go first. I'll follow you. You want me to go? All right, man. Yeah, I had to shift mid-drift there. That wasn't good. The third gear can just be a little bit longer, Man, this thing would be really nice. But fourth is good too, but sometimes with fourth, I'm not getting the power that I need early on to get me out of certain tight turns. It's alright, champ. It's alright. My bad. My bad. I'm not going fast enough for you. I know. I know. Look at our sloppy tandems bumping into each other. There you go. Well done, champ. Well done. All right, you go first. Go ahead, you lead, you lead. I'm following. I know, bro, but you're crashing. What do you want me to do? I'll wait for you. I'll let you go. Go ahead, go ahead. I thought you were gonna lead now. Man, we need some voice chat up in here. This guy keeps on bumping into me. You gotta slow down, man. You gotta slow down. And there you have it. All right. So there you have it, friends. It's been a fun time. Let's do one more. How about we do one more? Last one. I'm not sure which car I should pick. Should I do the Supra? No. Let's do... Why not? We said we were only going to do Mercedes. So let's go to Mercedes. And what haven't I tried? The GTR. I have a feeling this is not a good drifter. So I kind of don't want to mess with that. This is a new one that I just got, right? The GTS. Let's hop into that. Let's see if we can get that to work a little bit. All right. There you go. Such a nice looking car. There's no way this is gonna drift good. When a car looks this nice, I don't think it's meant to be a good drifter. That could have been a disaster, but I think I salvaged that one pretty well. Ooh, that was ugly. Ah. Did a lot of throttle pumping there for speed management. There you go. Let's go, champ. Last round, last round. All right, we're going from here. Bro, where you going, my guy? Where you going? All right, champ. Well done. Well done. You want a BMW? We'll give you a BMW as our last one, and then we're gonna hop out up there. Let's go to BMW. This guy wants to do BMW. I think I know the car that he's got, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get me that M3 competition sedan. You already know that. Because that thing in second gear, drift all day, every day, however you want. This thing is so nice.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh man, the throttling, I messed up there. He tried to help me out too. He tried to bump my nose so I could straighten out, but too late. Thank you for another speed bump. This is a speed bump that speeds you up, not slows you down. It's a friendly bump, you know. Oh man, this car is so smooth. Feels so good. Oh, beautiful. And then on the way back, let's give him, I think the one that he's in, he's maybe in an M3 or M5, I don't know. Hard to tell with that livery, but I was gonna go with the old school. My M3 GTR, I don't think it's that great, but oh, I think it's the Formula Drift I'm looking for. Hold on. This right here. There's a BMW right here that I really like. This one. The 325i. Let's go. This is going to be our last one, guys. 10 o'clock. Gotta head on out of here. Okay, he switched out. No, I thought he switched out. Maybe he's not ready. He's changing up a car too. That was pretty dope. Man, you really have to be used to all these drift zones in order to do well on them consistently. And the only way to do that is to practice on them all the time, which is kind of what I've done. And the couple of drift zones that I'm really good at, this one and the precipice, I'm still not perfect. Obviously, I still make a lot of mistakes on them. Like right now, see, went on the grass there a little. But you really just need so much practice, and then every time you switch a car or a different tuning setup, everything just goes back to zero, and you gotta then try again. It's crazy. It's crazy how much practice you can really do to kind of get good at this game. But anyway, thanks to whoever this guy was who kind of drifted with us for a long time. And thanks everybody for joining in. I'm going to sign out now, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.